Namaste. Today I am going to talk about a remedial measure which has become very successful. There was an old lady who was bedridden, whose leg had lot of problem, and they were unable to cure her. She was losing weight and she was not able to move her body out. She was in fact defecating in the same place in the bed itself. She needed a caretaker across as a person. Now, this was the case which was given to us. The point is, I checked her Lagna. The Lagna was Meena Lagna. The 5th and the 12th Lord, there was an exchange, which means there was an exchange between Moon and Saturn. So, I recommended to their house to do Saturn Pada Puja. Saturn Pada Puja is done by calling the Brahminical priest who are elder in age, and their legs and feet are washed after the Sankalpa, and the Saturn Devata, the Avahana is done over them, and the Pada Puja is done for the Saturn Ashtotra Namavali, and then the Dakshina is given and they are asked to bless this lady's photo. Now, I also told them as a follow-up measure, please light lamp for Saturn. Every day light lamp for Saturn. In fact, I recommended to that somebody in the house to read Saturn Ashtotram itself. Now, we did the Pada Puja. Actually, the medical solution started appearing. Actually, what happened? The earlier time, her eldest son took her to the one local hospital. From that hospital, she was found diabetic. So, this happened just before COVID. So, she was asked to shift to another hospital across. And they had recommended a government hospital. In fact, they asked me across. I told them, please avoid that government hospital because it can be a death-like problem can happen. And in fact, lot of COVID patients have got admitted in the hospital across. And luckily, in fact, it was a real luck, she was not admitted in the hospital. We came back. So they asked me, I had recommended a hospital in Chennai, in Chintamani. It's called Soundarpandian Bone and Joint Clinic. In fact, we did the remedial measure. We took over there. There they said there is a pus formation in the leg due to the diabetes. There is a gangrene formation. The pus has to be removed and she will become okay after that as a person. In fact, the person did not have the money in the hand. I told him to borrow the money and do the surgery across. They borrowed the money and they did the surgery. The surgery was successful. And again, we had to do the Saturn Pada Puja. And in fact, we did the Saturn Homam also. We did the Pada Puja. We did the Homam across. And she recovered completely from the surgery. She became hale and healthy. She started walking and she started walking slowly. So I went to her house and gave her a crutch where she was able to walk, and the walking happened across. Imagine, she was lying in the bed for more than 2 years. And she was slowly losing the thing across. She got up, she sat down in the bed, she started eating food, then she got down, she started walking with the help of the caretaker. She was going to the bathroom. Slowly the caretaker itself was deleted across, and she is able to take care of herself today so well that she does walking inside the flat. Imagine, the person was unable to walk. This is the power of the remedial measure. So please understand, there are many people who talk idiotically, stupidly, without understanding the power of the remedial measure. In this case, there was no medical solution available. There was no medical doctor or treatment available. It was told that she had to amputate the leg. And when they brought her towards my friend's house, it was just 1 month or another 1.5 months they were expecting her to live. She recovered, and it has been more than 2.5 years, 3 years, and she is almost back to normal. In fact, she went to one of the temple of Guruvayurappan temple in Chennai, and she was able to walk. So this is the power of the remedial measure. First, the correct devata of the remedial measure was chosen, which was Saturn. Second thing, consistently it was done. And the third thing is the right alignment came for healing the problem and the solution across. So many people oppose the remedial measure without understanding and without knowing the usage of remedial measure. If anybody has leg problem, all they need to do is light lamp for Saturn, do puja havan for Saturn for a period of time consistently. Their leg problem will subside down across as a person. This is the power of the remedial measure. I don't want to tell the name of the client because it would probably be, they might not like it, their details being shared in public. But this is a real case scenario as a person. So many people, they think, oh, if we do remedial measure, will it work? Yes, it will work. I have seen it time and again in my life. The remedial measure are like supplements. Now you can use that to solve the problem. You can use remedial measure to solve the problem, or you can use the remedial measure to enhance yourself. Let me give you an example. There was a lady whose husband got caught into a Rajiv Gandhi court case. Rajiv Gandhi got assassinated, and the plot was done in the house which this person has rented out. The broker of that particular transaction got prosecuted for 16 years. Lot of people got prosecuted, but this man was not prosecuted because her wife did the Durga sadhana. She went on praying to Durga. She went on wanting him to win the court case across. She went on doing that, and that helped her to solve the court case. Now, there is another thing across. Are we supposed to do Durga for all the problem? No, that depends on the horoscope of the person. The other important thing is, there was a person who was doing business, and he had a lot of problem in business. There was a financial problem, financial difficulty across. We took the horoscope from Saturn. The 11th Lord was Mercury. So we asked him to do the puja for Vishnu, and he went on doing the puja. There was an improvement. There was a gradual improvement, step-by-step improvement. Of course, his cash flow improved a lot. His customer retention improved a lot, and he started doing very well across. So please understand that the remedial measures have a place in everybody's life. It is because people don't use a remedial measure, people don't know to use astrology positively, that they have issues. For example, there was a guy who was very confused about making a choice between two companies across. I asked him to light a lamp for Jupiter, and I asked him to do the puja for Jupiter because Saturn was in Meena. The Lagna is supposed to consider it for decision making, and he did the particular ritual. He became very clear. He said, thank you so much. I have become very, very clear with the entire thing across. So please understand that the remedial measure can be used for small things and the big things across. Let me share with you all the other amazing success stories with the remedial measure across. So this is remedial measure has to be done repeatedly in volume. It will have huge impact across. Thank you.